Hi everyone, Richard here. I'm out at the park and in time to review this Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. This is a new phone, just got it, and I've applied the screen protector on top, right? So this is a very large screen, and I want to compare. So if you're coming from the old Note series, this is Samsung Galaxy S23, and this is my Note 8. So I normally do a 3-year upgrade cycle. So this is my Note 8, and then this is my Note 20, right? So this is Note 20, and then I've gone to S23 Ultra. So all my phones are normally with the pen, which is starting from, I've got all the Note series, but normally I do a 3-year cycle upgrade. So reason is 3-year cycle is just right for them to come out with a better version, and normally I don't go for the first version, I go for the second, more refined version. Okay, as you can see, the Note 8 is here, and the Note 20 and the S23 Ultra. In terms of sizes, it's not really huge difference in terms of size, but this is wider, it's more thicker to hold. And in terms of brightness, it's about, this is still the brightest, right? S23 Ultra is brighter. So we'll have a look. I'm going to do a comparison. In terms of specs wise, obviously the S23 Ultra will be much faster, more powerful. But I want to compare the camera, right? So this is the camera. So you have a normal wide and 2 times tele zoom. So whereas the Note 20, you can see there's 3 lenses here. So I have a 0.5 times wide lens, and then the single wide lens, and then a 3 times tele on this. And the S23 Ultra, wow, there's depth sensing and everything. So you have 3 lenses and another 2 more there, right? So again, on the S23 Ultra it's 0.6 times instead of 0.5 times on the Note 20. And then you have 1 times, which is the standard lens, the wide lens, and then you have 3 times, and then you have 10 times. So that's the advantage. So I want to try out these 3. Reason is, if you're coming from the Note 8 or the older Note series, and then you move on to Note 20, that which is the last Note available, and then you have none after that, which is all the S series. So this S23 Ultra, but good thing it has the pen, that's why I'm still using it. I'm used to having the S Pen, so those who use S Pen will know. So it's so convenient to be able to use the S Pen. So we'll do a comparison within these 3 and check out the camera. In terms of, I'm not going to do gaming, I'm just going to test out the camera and the video, and how the selfie will look like between these 3. And if you really want to upgrade, this is the right time. I would recommend the S23 Ultra. It's really the right time for you to upgrade if you're coming from the old Note series. So this how the 3 cameras, this is the Note 8, this S23 Ultra, and this is a Note 20. This is how the 3 cameras look like. So they're now facing at me, and with the front selfie camera. So this is shooting at 4K, this is not 4K. So that's how it looks like. And let's go for a walk and see how it looks like in 4K 30 when we go for a walk on this. I'm not going to wear a cap today because I want to do the portrait mode and see how it goes with the hair. How's the audio? You can compare between testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, that's the Note 8. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, that's the S23 Ultra. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, that is the Note 20. Is there a significant difference in terms of the Note 8 to Note 20 and S23 Ultra? Look at the dynamic range. Am I getting a good dynamic range? Look at the behind there, right? So I'm in the shade, and my face seems to be brighter on the S23 Ultra. So let's walk on further. We're done with this, then we're going to move on to all the main cameras and see how it comes out, and as well as we'll take some selfie to see the difference between dynamic range. but it's okay. We just do a quick comparison, and then that's how it looks like. And there's not full stabilization on yet for both the S23 and the Note 20. So Note 8 doesn't have really great stabilization, but this is basically on the lens stabilization. That's how it looks like. Stabilization on S23 is tremendously amazing, even though I didn't enable all the full stabilization. Okay, now we're at the 3x zoom for the Note 20 and S23 Ultra. This is a 3x zoom, whereas the Note 8 only has 2x zoom. And this is 4K 30 frames per second. That's how it looks like. The S23 Ultra screen is much brighter, so let's point it up. And 3x zoom. How does the video looks like, and how does the stabilization on 3x zoom looks like? Right, that's how it looks like. Let's walk towards here. Okay, this is another comparison. I don't think anyone's done this. Would be the Action 3 and the S23 Ultra. So on the wide angle video and 4K 30 on both of them. So this is how it looks like between the two. And horizon balancing is on for the Action 3. Normal stabilization. I haven't put in the steady stabilization on the S23 Ultra. This is the dark area, right? So this, I'm under shade. Okay, we're gonna see how the video looks like between the Action 3 and the S23 Ultra. Look at the difference. Can you see the difference between the two videos? Hopefully I'm in focus, and when I come out, how does the light looks like? Is my face blown out? Okay, and then I'm back into the shade, and you see how stable it is when I'm walking around. Right, that's how it looks like. So you have the Action 3 and the S23 Ultra. Can the S23 Ultra compare to the Action 3 in terms of stabilization? And in terms of video, how does it look like? Right. So we'll do the same, and this is the Action 3 on the left and the S23 Ultra on the right. And that's how it points out to the sky and the water. You see the difference in terms of how's the stabilization. That's a swan there, a black swan. And the herons are making lots of noise. Let's go to the dark area. How is it? Are you going to use the Action camera or S23 Ultra when you're vlogging? If the S23 Ultra can give great image, technically can replace your Action 3, right? So that's how it looks like. Low light area. Yes, that's the down there. Let's look at this guy. So there is a zoom on the, I can do a 3x zoom, okay, on the Action 3. That's 3x zoom, and then I can do a 3x zoom as well on the S23 Ultra. So that's the 3x zoom. Is it stable? How's the video quality? Okay, both are at 3x zoom. It seems to be tighter on the S23 Ultra. Right. So let's bring it back out. See, it's tighter on the signboard, right? Let's bring it back out to single and bring it back up to 1x. Okay, both at 1x, but it is still tighter, so it needs to go to 0.6 for the S23 Ultra. So that's interesting. That's how it looks like, and then let's walk around and see. Okay, I'm gonna put on the more stabilized shot for this on the S23 Ultra. Okay, currently I'm on the Super Steady. This is Super Steady on the S23 Ultra with horizon balancing on the Action 3. Can you see the difference there? Let's do a walk. How does it look like in terms of Super Steady on the S23 Ultra and horizon balancing? Let's do a comparison. Oh, it's crazy. You can really challenge the Action 3 on this, right? So let's go flip the video around. Okay, with the steady shot, right? Let's do a run and see how both works. Is it stable enough? Is steady shot good enough? Right. So let's do this quick run. First, there. We're comparing with Action 3. It's amazing if a phone now is so steady that you can compare it with an Action camera, top of the line, and if it comes out equal, that's amazing, right? So let's do another run up in the dark area. Let's see how the EIS works in the dark area. Okay, amazing, right? So that's it. So that's all, folks. I hope you like the comparison between the Note 8, the Note 20 and the S23 Ultra. Okay, this is the right time for you to upgrade. So if you really have a good package, maybe with your telco, or if you have a good offer, they're running a promo. It's new, but they do run a promo when it's new. So do look at this upgrade. It's really worthwhile, and you keep it in the 3-year upgrade cycle. You're quite good to go with the usage of the phone. So see you. Have a nice day. Bye.